Is there a way of making $10,000 a month by making use of your writing skills? We can prove that you can. Just follow this video until the end, where we will show you the math behind these big numbers. But keep in mind this: content writing can get you $10,000 a month for sure. And one more thing, if you like this video and it opened up some ideas for you, please hit the right button. What is content writing? Content writing is the process of planning, writing, and editing web content, typically for digital marketing purposes. It can include writing blog posts and articles, scripts for videos and podcasts, as well as content for specific platforms, such as tweet storms on Twitter or text posts on Reddit. Why is proper content writing important? When most people hear content writing, they think writing articles. However, writing content isn't just important for blog posts. In fact, content writing is important for all types of different content formats, including video scripts, email newsletters, keynote speeches, social media posts, podcast titles, white papers, web page copy, landing pages, YouTube video descriptions. Or put another way, writing is the foundation for pretty much any content that you publish. Quality content complements marketing and transmits the correct brand message to potential customers. That's why creating good content can get you $10,000 a month. There are a lot of writers out there that have a whole career of content writing, and a lot of customers with equally a lot of orders. So if you like to write, to communicate, and you are easy with generating ideas, then content writing is for you. But let's see how to develop a business out of content writing. Let's find out how you can develop or improve your writing skills, how to get clients in the first place, how to scale up your content writing business. Let's see first how you can develop and improve your writing skills. If you don't have experience in writing content, you should follow some introductory courses and maybe read some copywriting books. We recommend taking a Skillshare course for beginners. You will find the link in the description. Since Google's Hummingbird and Panda algorithm changes, SEO has relied primarily on publishing high-quality content, not on stuffing the right amount of keywords into unnaturally written articles and building as many, often spammy, backlinks as possible, as was the case a few years ago. In this class, you'll start by identifying your own ideas for authentic content that resonates with your audience. Then you'll zero in on how to research like a pro, write compelling headlines that aren't clickbait, structure posts so they're easier to write introductions that keep readers reading, create engaging content that ranks well in search, repurpose content so you get more bang for your buck. Also, we really suggest 2 books. You will also find their links in the description. One of them is on improving your writing skills. Here is a short presentation. This book lays out 7 steps that will enhance your writing, and these proven methods yield superior results. As you apply them, you'll communicate better and achieve more influence. You'll learn how to better identify your readers' needs and write to capture their interest. You'll understand how to collect and organize the information you need to be persuasive. You'll discover how to brainstorm more effectively, and you'll be provided with dozens of techniques for organizing your thoughts and material. You'll acquire the ability to draft faster with better results and how to edit with power and confidence. In addition, you'll improve your ability to proof your work, and finally, you'll learn how to apply these many insights and tips to write better emails, letters, memos, reports, presentations, articles, blogs, websites, and business proposals. How to get your first clients. Step 1. Highly recommend dabbling on freelancing sites like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer. You're going to have to build a profile, essentially do your first few projects for next to nothing to get a portfolio, and then set your criteria to only work with serious companies. Reject anything that pays less than 10 cents per word or $50 per hour, and every now and then you'll stumble across a worthwhile client who you can build a relationship with and who wants ongoing work. Step 2. Once you feel comfortable, take it off of the freelancing platform, who sometimes skim as much as 20% off the top, and get paid through PayPal. Repeat the process and keep raising your rates until you hit a point where people say no, and you start losing out on business. You can raise your rates and reach that point where it's entirely feasible that if you find a niche and you can charge upwards of 35 cents per word. This could be a really lucrative career. Even with a rate of 20 cents per word, you can write as much as a great 1,000 words article daily. That's $200 a day, around $4,000 a month. How to scale up your content writing business. The good thing is that you can turn this writing career into a full-fledged business. After you learn the ins and outs of this business for a niche, you can specialize yourself in getting clients, and then outsourcing the writing process to other quality writers. Just for fun, let's crunch some numbers. Let's say you manage to find projects with 25 cents per word, and then you find writers who can write with 20 cents per word. If you find 5 clients and each one can offer you 10 articles a month with 1,000 words each, that's $10,000 a month for you. Of course, that's just a starting idea for you, and numbers are general, but you get the point. If you think you can add something up to this video, let's start a conversation in the comments. You can see there's a great potential in earning a good income with content writing, but you have to deliver great content consistently. Because for this kind of business, a good reputation is key in getting and keeping good clients. And yes, you can monetize your writing skills to match your goals and get the financial freedom you so much desire.